Over 2,000 years ago, in the heart of the mighty Roman Empire, one man rose from chains to challenge the greatest power on earth. His name was Spartacus. He wasn't a king, a nobleman, or a general trained in Rome's prestigious academies. He was a slave, considered less than human by his masters. And yet, his fight against oppression has made him one of the most enduring heroes in all of history. Even today, Spartacus continues to inspire freedom, fighters, rebels, and dreamers around the world. Let's explore why his legend is more powerful than ever. So who was the man behind the legend? Spartacus was a Thracian soldier, captured and sold into the brutal life of a gladiator. Imagine that for a moment. Your days are filled with punishing training, your nights with fear, and every morning you wake up knowing that your next fight in the arena could very well be your last. It was a life of despair. But Spartacus refused to accept his chains. In the year 73 BC, he made a decision that would change the course of history. Along with about 70 other gladiators, he escaped from a gladiator school in Capua. Their first weapons? Kitchen knives and stolen tools. With this desperate act, they didn't just run for their lives, they ignited one of the greatest slave revolts the world has ever seen. What started as a small band of desperate fugitives quickly swelled into a massive force. Soon, an army of nearly 70,000 men, women, and children flocked to his banner. They were slaves, poor peasants, and army deserters, all united by a single, powerful dream: freedom. This wasn't a professional army. Yet against all odds, Spartacus led them to victory against multiple Roman legions. He outmaneuvered and outsmarted trained Roman generals time and time again. For nearly 2 years, this rebel army proved that the seemingly invincible might of Rome could be shaken to its very core. Though he was ultimately defeated in 71 BC by the forces of Marcus Crassus, Spartacus's incredible courage had already transformed him from a mere fugitive into an immortal legend. So, why does his story still resonate so deeply with us today? Because the tale of Spartacus is about so much more than just battles and strategy. It's about the very essence of resistance. He proved that even those considered the most powerless, the enslaved, the broken, the forgotten, could rise up and demand justice. His rebellion may not have ended slavery in Rome, but it planted a seed of inspiration that would grow for millennia. The idea that freedom is always worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Centuries after his death, the name Spartacus became a powerful symbol. During the American Revolution, leaders looked to him as an icon of resisting tyranny. In the 19th century, abolitionists invoked his name as a symbol for their struggle to end slavery. Even in more recent times, political activists, writers, and filmmakers have used his story to fuel the fight against modern-day oppression. From Karl Marx to Hollywood, Spartacus has been hailed as the ultimate underdog, the man who dared to defy an empire and refused to bow. Today, we live in a world where countless people are still fighting for justice, equality, and basic human rights. Spartacus reminds us that heroes don't always wear crowns or come from privilege. Often, they are ordinary people who find extraordinary courage when pushed too far. He wasn't fighting for glory or wealth. He was fighting for something far more precious: dignity. That's why his story still speaks to us so powerfully. The dream of freedom is universal, and it is timeless. Spartacus died on the battlefield. His body famously never recovered, but his spirit, his legacy, lives on. From a slave in chains to a hero for the ages, his fight reminds us that a single act of courage can echo across centuries. So, as we look at our world today, the question remains: where do we see the spirit of Spartacus still alive and fighting? Thanks for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I do, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest figures. See you next time.